We have some news just coming in. Post SIR draft voter list out for Bengal. 50 lakh plus missing voters may be removed in Bengal. Well, the Election Commission is to remove dead, shifted, duplicated workers. Bengal draft voters list now live on the Election Commission's website. There are missing voters, and this is an exercise that's going to essentially weed them out. Missing voters, those who've died or relocated, moved. The Bengal draft voters list is now live on the EC website. Remember, it continues to garner fair amount of controversy. Bengal is going to polls in just a few months from now. But the Bengal draft voter list now after SIR is out. I'm going to go straight across to Tapas for more on that. Tapas, take us through the details of how many names could have been deleted. Take us through what is going on right now at this point in time. Of course, the Election Commission continues to say this is a regular exercise in removing voters who are not there, who died, who relocated, who no longer vote in the respective state. And that's why this is a cleanup exercise which is required.
Oh, well, see, since last few months in West Bengal, SIR have been the pivotal issue as far as Bengal politics was concerned. There were a lot of contemplations and claims being made by all political parties, especially by the BJP and also Trinamool Congress. But finally, the first draft rule have been published today by the Election Commission of India, and what we have been given to understand that approximately 58,20,000 names have been left off as uncollectibles. That means 58,20,000 names are not there in the list, and this is a primary draft rule which have been published. But Election Commission have categorically stated that there will be further draft rule would be released in January as well, and people whose names are not there in the list but they possess authentic documents and they want to clarify, they will have the opportunity to furnish those details along with the supporting documents with the respective BLOs. And after scrutinizing those documents, if those are legitimate, in that case their names would be added back to the main rule. Means they will be eligible voters. They will find their names in the eligible voter list that is to be published on 14th of February 2026. So given the present circumstances, around half an hour back, the Election Commission have finally published the list. It was told earlier that by evening today they will be publishing, but very early in the morning they have opened this portal service online, and people can go on to the website, put their voter ID numbers, and they can check whether their names are there in the list or not. If they have their names in the list, then they can connect with the BLOs, they can produce their supporting documents, and if those documents are legitimate in nature, they will be scrutinized further, and there will be an option that they can find their name back to the voter list. But as of now, 58,20,000 names have been marked as uncollectibles, and that draft list have been published by the Election Commission of India, and following which we are expecting a press conference to happen at the CEO's office in the later half of the day today. But on the other hand, the politics that have been playing out in last couple of months, there were absolutely a flashpoint between the BJP and the Trinamool Congress. Mamata Banerjee once said that there is an attempt to delete almost 2 crore names from the list. The BJP contemplated, where Suvendu Adhikari said that 1 crore 20 lakh or 1.5 crore names would be deleted from the list. So those claims have come out to be false. As of now, the Election Commission says that this is a regular practice that they conduct, and 58,20,000 names have been marked as uncollectible, and those names in the draft list have already been published today, this morning. Sneha.
I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Getting in those details is my colleague Tapas. As far as SIR in Bengal is concerned, lakhs of names could be deleted. The draft rule there is obviously going to lead to a fair amount of furor, is what we know at this point in time. The state is headed to polls. 50 lakh plus missing voters would be removed in Bengal.